What's up, all you beautiful people? Welcome back to our Pokemon Uranium walkthrough. This is part 4. In the previous video, we took on the first gym leader, Maria, and we explored some of Nowtok City. And we were just about to leave now, and we encountered our little rival. He comes at us and tells us the gym leader probably crushed us. But little does he know we defeated her, so he's not going to be happy about that. He's probably going to be whining a little bit. But hopefully he'll go take on the gym leader as well afterwards. And he's down for a battle, so let's see what our rival's like. It's Flips versus Theo. I wasn't expecting the video to start off like this, but I'm all for it. Let's go. Theo's first Pokemon he has sent out is Burole. I believe it is like a ground rock type or something. I have sent out my Kabug, the bug type. So we'll see how he does. And if you guys didn't watch part 3 of our Pokemon Uranium walkthrough, definitely go back and give it a watch. It is the first gym leader that we have taken on, and it was quite epic. It was quite a tough battle because we didn't do all that much training, but we just made it and earned our first gym badge. So now we're going to swap out our Pokemon. We're going to give Burby a bit of a go. I do want to try and give as many of our Pokemon some experience from these bigger battles, because we do need to level them up. A lot of them I've just caught and we haven't done any training at all. So now I'm going to swap in Dunsparce and let him get in on the action too. Hopefully a lot of them will be able to level up from this battle. And it looks like Dunsparce might be able to win it, and he does. We just knock out Burole, and at least we get a bit of experience. And the next Pokemon Theo is going to send out is Eletux, which was his starter Pokemon. So I've also swapped in my starter, Orchinx. And let's see how this goes. Mine is level 12 and his is level 10. So we have a bit of a level advantage. But if Orchinx can't hang in there, the rest of my Pokemon are pretty weak at the moment. But we knock out Eletux. We gain a bunch of experience. And we defeat our rival Theo. So sorry for him, but he has lost his second battle against us. And he calls us a meanie and he starts sniffing again. But it was a good battle, to be fair. Theo gives us HM06 Rock Smash, so that's going to be really useful now. I believe there were some rocks blocking a few paths. So now we will be able to make our way through there and maybe to new areas. And attached to the HM is a letter. So it tells us that we must go back to the town where we started. The professor wants to catch up with us and see how our Pokemon have grown. So I guess that's what we got to do. We got to head back to Moki Town where we started. And now we're just going to make our way down Route 2. There are a couple people here that we have battled previously. But when we made it back to this little cave area, there were some rocks and things blocking the path there, which we have cleared off camera. But now we are already back at Burole Town, so that was a quick little route south. And now we're going to try and make our way to Moki Town. And there is a little side quest thing that I want to do along the way. There was a Pokemon that we could trade. We needed to catch one of the Pokemon to trade. And I believe we could also get a fishing rod now. So we can maybe try and go see if we can get our rod. Now that Dunsparce has got Rock Smash, we can get a whole bunch of these new items that we couldn't reach before and make our way to new areas. Here we just picked up a super potion. We have had a couple tough trainers here along this route that we have had to battle. So that's been pretty tough. And here we're just going to have a quick look at the map. So Mocky Town is on the way. We're on the right path. We just got another trainer or two to get through. I am very excited to explore new areas and catch some new Pokemon. We have only encountered a couple so far along Route 1 and 2. But can't wait to see more of these Fakemon and new Pokemon I haven't seen before. We did pick up a rare candy there, so that's definitely going to help. And now we're back on Route 1, and I just want to go and see if we can get this fishing rod quickly. That will definitely help. We might be able to get a Magikarp, or who knows, maybe some other Fakemon. So he's given us the old rod. I think we better give it a go while we're here by the river. We'll see if we can catch anything cool. I wouldn't mind a Magikarp. Gyarados is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Okay, we got a bite. We landed a Pokemon. Let's see who it is. Yes, okay, it is. It's a Magikarp, level 6. So I do want to try and catch it. Maybe we can add it to our team. Okay, we weakened it just enough. Let's see how many Pokeballs we have. Okay, we've got 9, so we should be able to catch this. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it broke out, so we're going to have to try again. Hopefully it doesn't use up too many Pokeballs. It is just a Magikarp. And it broke out again. What is happening? I'm not going to use a Great Ball on it. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. We caught it. Fish Pokemon. Yes. Okay, so Magikarp has been caught. And I definitely want to try some more fishing. Maybe there's something else we can catch. Normally you can only get a Magikarp with an old rod, but I don't know if there's any Fakemon. Ah, Flips, you made it. Good, good. Why don't you follow me back to the lab? We have a lot to discuss. Okay, so we have found the professor. First of all, I want to congratulate you on getting your first gym badge. I think it's a great idea that you take on the gym challenge. If you plan to get all 8 badges, the next gym is in Burole Town to the east. Okay, so he says we are going to need Rock Smash to reach there. And now the professor wants to check our Pokédex. We have seen 16 Pokemon and we've caught 10. So that's not too bad for the start of the game, I would say. And he's given us a whole bunch of Pokeballs, so that's awesome. We won't say no to free things. Pokeballs always come in handy. And he wishes us luck and sends us off. So now I believe we're going to have to make our way east from Mocky Town to get to the next city. But now, before we carry on, there was a guy who wanted to trade a Pokemon. And it did interest me, this guy right at the top. And I did catch the Fakemon that he's looking for. He's looking for a Fortog. And you can actually get the Fortog using the old rod. So I am going to trade the Fortog, even though it looks quite cool. But I believe Bashawn is quite a strong Pokemon. So I want to add it to our team. And we have now traded Fortog for Bashawn. I think the Bashawn can evolve twice. So it's got 2 evolutions, which I really like. But we'll see. I'm not 100% sure. But now we're back at Mocky Town. I just wanted to show you guys that there is a cool trade available before we head off to the next little city. And if you do want Fortog, you can just go catch some more of them. You just got to use the old rod. And I think you can only catch Magikarp and Fortog. Those were the only 2 I encountered in those areas using the old rod. But now we've made it to Route 3, which leads us to Burole Town. So that's where we are wanting to go. We pick up TM19 Giga Drain. And hopefully we can find some cool new Pokemon here on Route 3. Our Magikarp did faint because it got poisoned, but we picked up another rare candy. These rare candies are really going to help when we're stuck and we need to level up. Okay, we found a little house here that we're exploring, and we found a netball. Other than that, there's not much going on. Looks like the little kids watching TV. I can't wait to see more of these Pokemon here. Okay, and it looks like just south of this area we've reached a beach. So we might have to make our way across through the beach, which might be pretty cool. The game is quite beautiful. Pokemon Uranium isn't a new game, but it still is really beautiful. The creators here were ahead of their time. I can see why this game did get banned, because even though it's so old, it still looks amazing. So this must have been a real banger when it came out. Okay, we picked up another little item and we've encountered a Pokemon. Let's see if it's something new. Okay, a Mankey. That's pretty cool. I do want to try and catch Mankey. Primeape is such a cool looking Pokemon. And I like the new Annihilate version as well. He looks pretty cool. Okay, we've weakened Mankey quite a bit. I think we should try use some Pokeballs. And let's see if we're lucky. Booyah! First time, first Pokeball, we caught it. So our collection is slowly growing. I do want to try catch as many Pokemon as we can. Okay, we pick up TM49, which is Snatch. I believe that can be used to like steal items from Pokemon in battle or something. And we pick up a Repel. We've explored a bit of the beach now. We've picked up all the items that we need. And we've just tried to make our way past these trainers that want to battle. I don't want to battle them right now if we don't have to. I just want to make it to the next town, and then we can come back and battle them when we need to do some training and level up our Pokemon. Right now, I'm still unsure of which Pokemon to keep in my team, so I don't want to level up some Pokemon that I'm not going to end up using. Okay, it looks like we've made it to like a little entrance to a new area. And yes, we've made it to Burole Town, so that's awesome. It wasn't too far, luckily. But now, in this video, we can explore Burole Town, see what all there is, see if it's a big or small city, and see if there's a gym leader, more importantly. So let's start off. We're going to look at all the houses, and it looks like we've found a school. So there is a class happening here. Looks like the teacher and all the students are busy doing some work. There is a little upstairs area, so maybe we can go and explore that too. Oh, and it looks like it's a training ground for Pokemon battles. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Okay, so it looks like this is like the section of the school that focuses on Pokemon training. So it looks like there's a couple kids here to battle, maybe 3 or 4 trainers. And this will definitely help level up some of our team. And this first guy's got an Orchinx too, and it's level 12, so they are quite strong. You're definitely going to have to heal some of your Pokemon after each battle. And the second Pokemon he sends out is Raptorch, which is also a Fire-type starter. I wonder if he's got all 3 of them. That would be pretty mad. Okay, we're gonna swap out and bring in Dunsparce, because I think his Rock Smash might be quite effective against a Fire type. And at least he can get a bit of experience too. I believe Dunsparce also has like a Fakemon new evolution or form in this game too. So if we decide to keep him on our team, maybe we'll get to see it. Okay, we just hang in there and knock out Raptorch. We got some experience and leveled up. And let's see if the last Pokemon the trainer sends out is the other starter. It is. It's a Letax. So this guy has got all 3 starter Pokemon. How did he do that? Once they've all evolved, he's going to be a beast of a trainer. Okay, now it's time for Orchinx to come out. Our Orchinx is already at level 15. So he's definitely the strongest in our team. I do plan to keep him on our team. That's for sure. He looks really cool. And I love that they made a starter that's grass and steel type. It's quite a unique combination. Okay, it looks like we're going to defeat Elitux. Our attack isn't... they haven't been too effective until now. But I think one more attack and we should knock it out. And that's just one trainer. It looks like there's still 2 or 3 other trainers for us to battle here. So I do recommend going to heal your Pokemon and then coming back to battle the next. But I'm also hoping that we'll get to see some new Pokemon during these battles. And yes, we've just seen a Tonemi. I haven't seen this Pokemon before. It looks crazy. It's like a purple bat and a squirrel combined. So that's pretty wild. Okay, and we defeat him. Let's see how many other Pokemon he has. The next one he sends out is a Charizard, which is also an interesting looking Pokemon. But we knock it out in one shot. Our Bastion is pretty strong actually. I have been trying to level it up. But now we send out a Burole, which is a ground type, so our electric types aren't going to be very effective. But our Bastion's got some strong attacks and a variety of attacks. So 2 trainers down. Looks like there's 2 more to go. I did heal my Pokemon off camera. Okay, that guy didn't want to battle, so it's just this last one left. Only 3 trainers to battle. And this trainer sent out a Cubbyfly. So that must be our Pokemon's evolution. We've got a Cubug. This is a Cubbyfly. Yeah, I assume it's the evolution of Cubug. He goes from like a caterpillar to a butterfly kind of thing. He's going to get some wings when he evolves. But these battles surely have helped our team a lot with training. We've leveled up a lot of our Pokemon now. So if there is a gym leader to take on in this town, we should be pretty close to ready. Just my Magikarp still has a lot of work to do. We're gonna have to level him up and get him to evolve into a Gyarados, but it's probably gonna only happen way later on. But we'll do what we can and try get him to level up, keep him alive. And our Dunsparce has taken quite a bit of damage. I don't think Dunsparce is gonna survive. We're gonna have to swap in Burby. But now's a good chance to let the team all get a bit of experience. I wish that they had an experience all for the whole team. But it doesn't look like we have that yet. I'm not sure if that's in the game or not. So we're just gonna keep swapping in and out Pokemon so we can all get a bit of experience. But this Cubbyfly has stayed alive for a long time now. I'm surprised how strong it is. Orchinx has knocked it out. Okay, and she's gonna send out another Pokemon. So let's get Magikarp in again to get some experience. And she sent out a small. I haven't seen this Pokemon either. Looks like a fire ant. Looks pretty cool, to be honest. I don't know if it has evolutions or not, but I would like to add it to my team if it has 2 evolutions. I want to try get Pokemon with 2 evolutions. I've always liked Pokemon that evolve twice. So I don't know, let me know in the comments which Pokemon evolved twice, and does Small evolve twice? Okay, we swapped in Dunsparce again to get some experience. And we hit Small with a few rock smashes. Our attack doesn't do crazy amounts of damage, but it's slowly eating away at its HP. Luckily, Small's attack also isn't doing all that much damage to us. We haven't gotten burnt yet, so we're just gonna keep rock smashing it and hopefully we knock it out before we get knocked out. Hopefully one more attack. Let's go Dunsparce. Oof, just survives. Come on Dunsparce, you can do it. Okay, I think we should use a potion for Burby because Dunsparce isn't gonna make it. And we can let Burby finish it off. It's unfortunate Dunsparce just couldn't finish it up. Okay, but Burby knocks it out. So is that the last Pokemon? Yes. We defeated all the trainers. That was a lot of fun. We saw some awesome new Pokemon. And now that we've done it, we got a nugget as a reward. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now this guy wants to battle. So you first have to defeat all the other trainers, and then this guy will take you on. And if you can defeat him, then you'll get the nugget, I think. So make sure you heal your Pokemon first before chatting to him. And then you can come and battle him. This first Pokemon was Dunsparce. We knocked that out pretty easily. And the next Pokemon he's gonna send out... Okay, it looks like our Bichon wants to learn Beat Up, but I don't know if it's worthwhile. Maybe we can forget Leah. Okay, the next Pokemon he's gonna send out is... Who is it gonna be? We're gonna swap Kabagin. Try get him to evolve. Okay, he sent out a Kinnitmonk. This looks like the evolution of that other Pokemon we saw in the beginning, the very common one. It looks pretty cool, to be fair. I might want to go back and catch it now. It looks quite strong, and it looks like it'll probably have another evolution. We might have to add it to our team just temporarily. Okay, but now we're going to send our big boy Orchinx out. Orchinx is level 15. And the opponent is level 14, so it's pretty strong. Our attack keeps missing, which is quite annoying. And our Metal Claw isn't too effective. So I think we should hit it with a Leech Seed just to be safe. And that will heal us a little bit as we eat away at its HP. But this paralysis is really annoying. We like keep missing out on our attacks. That's one thing I have noticed in this game. If your Pokemon does get an effect, it's pretty brutal. Like if you're paralyzed, a lot of times when you try and attack, it's not gonna work. Okay, but we eventually knock it out. We get a bunch of experience. We level up to level 16. And he's gonna send out another Pokemon. Let's see who it is this time. Okay, it's a Baron. Ooh, that looks cool. It's like a dragon worm, but its tail is like a hand. I think this is the evolution of the other Pokemon we saw earlier. The red lizard thing. They look pretty similar. And this is also level 14, so you've got to have quite a strong team to take on these trainers. And keep in mind, I didn't do all that much training beforehand, so some of these battles are really tough. You probably would want to do a bit of training before taking all these guys on. It'll probably make it a lot easier and quicker for you. But it looks like Dunsparce has what it takes. He's just gonna hang in there. and knock out Baron. Yes, okay, and we leveled up to level 11. And that's it for all the trainers at the trainer school. Oh yes, and Kabug is evolving. It's going to get some wings. Booyah! Kabug evolved into Kubifly. Well, as promised, here's your nugget. We are going to definitely sell that and use it to buy some important items. Okay, what a start to the new town. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those battles. But now let's explore a few of the other houses and see if there is a gym leader. If there is a gym leader, we're only gonna be able to take them on in the next video. But let's continue exploring. Okay, it looks like the Pokemon Center is there up north. So we can go and see who's in the Pokemon Center too. And here to the east, it looks like there's another whole new area. Let's see what this is. Okay, so there is a gym. Here's the Burole Gym. And the leader is Davern or something. Leader Davern. It's in a cave, so maybe it's like a rock or ground type gym leader. I'm not too sure, but that would be quite fitting. Okay, let's see what else there is in the town. There's like a big park here with a lake in the middle. There's a few trainers, and here's an officer all around this little lake. Okay, and to the east of the city, it looks like here is a subway where you can maybe take a train or something, but the police are blocking it currently. Maybe we can only use that after we have defeated the gym leader. Okay, and this person is selling some random items. So I think we might just buy 1 or 2 each. You never know, someone might need them later on in the game. Okay, but I think that's everything. We explored the town. In the next video, we're definitely going to take on the gym leader. Thanks for watching.